You guys are all putting in work around the clock, but
Yeah, absolutely.
the day one.
A lot of excitement, I feel like the attention to detail was there. I feel like we're doing a great job, taking that first step to be able to prepare for game one. And, of course, there was mistakes made out there, but, there was also a lot of positives that were out on the field. And, just like the day one, there's some things to clean up, but I feel like we take the right first step.
How exciting is it just seeing, as Lane said, a group full of guys that aren't satisfied with the last year and aren't getting complacent?
Yeah, I mean, it gives me a great feel of last year, probably even more so because, we know we don't want what we had last year. We want to have better. So, it just takes those steps to be able to get there.
How different of a feel was this first day compared to last year?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a lot of energy around the field. You can tell that the attention to detail was there, and we know what we have to do to be able to take that next step. And I feel like the focus on what we need to do to be able to take that next step was there.
Jalon, what does it mean to you to have Jason Bean back again? Obviously, he could have gone elsewhere, but what does it mean to you to have that connection intact?
Yeah, I mean, I love that guy. Even outside of football, me and him have a very strong connection. I feel like I could talk to him about anything. If I see anything that's wrong on the play, I feel like he'll give me the answer that I need. Or even if I'm having problems outside of football, in just life, and I feel like we're able to have those conversations. So it's good to have that guy back around because our connection together, very strong.
How is it having Mike Nowitzki back this fall?
Yeah, that's a guy right there. I mean, that's a guy right there. He even, if I mess up a protection call, he's gonna be right there to be able to say to check me on that to make sure that I'm making the right call. And that's a very smart guy up front. And I feel like he's gonna take control of those five guys up there. So I'm very confident in Mike and what he's gonna do coming back this year.
How important is it to have Daniel back too?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's a guy that's a part of my class as well. And, we've been going through this whole thing together. So, to be able to see the amount of growth that he's made in the same amount of years that we've been here is, tremendous.
And who's impressed you most so far? I know it's a small sample size, but who's impressed you most offensively?
Yeah, I mean, it is day one of fall camp, so, we still have a lot of stuff to get done. But, the freshmen being able to come in and be able to, take care of the plays, it's not an easy offense to just come into, and they're not just getting thrown into these basic plays that are being called. So, all the freshmen being able to come in, be able to show everybody that they've been studying, being able to work outside of just being inside the facility, it just shows that we're being able to take that next step for the program.
What's it mean to be on that Maxwell list? For one thing, it's a sign of respect for the program, but for you and Devin to be in that group for Player of the Year at the beginning means what to you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, along with the preseason Big 12 award, I feel like that's just great for us to be able to get that team notoriety. I feel like, a couple years back, we would have been wanting stuff like that to be able to, for Kansas football, be able to be on these different levels and spectrums of things. So, I just feel like being able to take that next step, and it's just going to be able to keep on helping us build as a program.
Not saying you're Patrick Mahomes, but you've got a lot of arm angles. Where before, if quarterbacks did that, somebody might question their mechanics.
Yeah.
But Pat does it, so it's cool now. But how important is it for some of the throws that you have to be here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can't just throw it over the top every time. There's people. There's at least 3 or 4 guys that's coming at your face every single play to try to be able to get a hand in your face. And the different angles allows me to be able to make the throws when they do have their hand in my face. They're trying to bat the ball down, so try to throw it around their arm, try to throw it around their head. Sometimes you just have to be able to make the throw no matter what circumstance it is.
There were different throws you made today, putting a little bit of air under one. Fairchild at the goal line, back shoulder, another ball in traffic, and you got them all there. 3 very different types of throws. Where has your game grown and developed in your time here?
I feel like anticipation was the biggest key for me, and being able to understand what a defense is doing and understanding what the defensive rules of why they're running this play and what they're expecting to stop with the coverage that they're running. So being able to, take those pre-snap reads and seeing what the cornerbacks are doing and seeing what the linebackers are trying to do. The linebackers are trying to play outside. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be open inside, and being able to, just take these little keys that I'm able to get pre-snap and being able to make a better post-snap decision.
Skinner made a couple of great catches in practice today.
Absolutely.
It helps to be 6'5", but still, he went up and got it, stayed off the ground, he stayed inbounds and took his route all the way to the end zone. Is this a guy that everything has come together for him now?
He's been a hard-working guy since we got here, to just take a look back at his story, just let him explain his story to you guys. I mean, to be able to, keep on having that same motivation to come in every single day to be able to keep on trying to make your dreams come true. I've seen him grind day in and day out since our freshman year. He's another guy who came in with me. So, to be able to see the amount of progression that he's made in these 3-4 years is very tremendous as well.
He had a good number, but now he's 0. Why 0?
He wanted number 10 since our freshman year, but he didn't really want number 10 this year, but he wanted to shy away from number 83. So he wanted a lower number. So that 6-0 connection is going to be very strong. Let's just say that.
Hey, Jalon, with so many guys and so much production back on the offense, what's that like starting fall camp with so many guys back?
Yeah, I mean, we're able to work on being able to distribute the ball early. One thing Coach K likes to put a big emphasis on is being able to distribute the ball to all of our playmakers. We have a lot of playmakers on the offensive side of the ball, and if we give them the ball, they give them the ball in space, we're going to give them an opportunity to be able to make a play for us, and that's our goal as offense.